guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Welcome to another weekend product review. Today I'm very excited to introduce you to the F77 from RedTiger. I know, sounds so cool, right? I wasn't all that into dash cam so much, but apparently some of my friends have actually heard of RedTiger, and he came over and he looked at it and he says, "Ooh, that's the F77. I'm like, "What's that?" He's like, "This is like one of the top of the line dash cams." Why is it top of the line? Well, I'll tell you why. This is actually the world's first 4K front camera and 4K back camera. A lot of dash cams out there are like 1080p or 2K or something like that, but this is like super ultra HD. It also has the Starvis 2 Starlight dual Sony night vision sensors on it. I don't know what all that stuff means, but it sounds pretty good quality to me. Also, this has a built-in GPS where you can track whatever you want to a pin. And what's super rare about this, because I've done a lot of dash cam reviews, is that they don't usually give you any memory. Like you can put an SD or TF card to record what you're recording as you're driving. Well, this has 128 gigabyte built-in memory card. You also have the option to extend the memory because it does have an additional SD TF card slot where you can put an additional SD card to increase your memory. Of course, it has all the regular functions that a dash cam has, such as the G-lock, whereas when it anticipates you getting into an accident, which I have no idea how that happens, right? It'll lock that film or that video clip of you getting into an accident so that it cannot be erased. Most of these things are run on a loop version, which means that once you have depleted all the memory of your memory card, it loops and records over the first file so that you're always going to be able to record something and not have to worry about the fact that your memory card is full. It has 5.8 gigahertz Wi-Fi connectivity between the app that you download and that you could control everything on the app to the dash cam. You can also download and upload seamlessly the video clips onto your phone. So what do we expect from the F77? Super clear Ultra HD in daylight and at nighttime because of its advanced night vision technology. Let's open it up and see what's in the box. You have your user manual and a quick start guide. This user manual, I'm not going to read that. So here is your main dash cam, the front facing camera. Look at the size of this display. Over here you have the power button, and this is the optional expandable TF SD card slot where you can expand your memory of this unit. On the top you have the USB-C input and power. Here's heat vents and unit specifications. The front of the camera itself, whereas it has an adhesive double-sided tape where you can tilt up and down. So if your windshield is right here, you just peel this off, stick it to the windshield with the forward-facing camera facing this way. And this is the ultra-sensitive microphone to capture sounds. On the very bottom, you have the OK button, left and right directional, mode button. So this also has voice commands. You can tell it commands while you're driving, like take a picture or face forward, face backwards, all done just with your voice. So touching the buttons while you're driving will not distract your driving. This is the rear-facing camera. This rear-facing camera is substantial. Also has the film to cover the lens for protection of shipping. While most dash cams that have the capability of having rear-facing rear dash cam, it's usually just a wire with a cheap camera that you stick on there. This is like a full-fledged dash cam. Why? Because it's 4K. And the only input with this is a USB-C input that would be attached to your main camera. You would connect these two right here, rear and rear facing camera, type C. In this box is your cigarette lighter power source. You would plug this simply into your cigarette lighter and plug this end of the USB-C into the main front camera. This powers both cameras with just easily cigarette lighter installation. Here is a USB-A to USB-C data cord. You can plug this into your camera and then the other end into your phone and download things if you didn't want to do it via Wi-Fi. And in this container over here, we have further installation cables. So the RedTiger has the capability of having 24-hour surveillance in your car or truck or whatever vehicle you plan on putting this in. And what I mean by 24 hours is that it's not a switched power source. So if you had your cigarette lighter that is switched, meaning that it's only active when you put the key in the ignition, that's the only time you're gonna have power to the cigarette lighter. Some cars, when your cigarette lighter is constant 12 volts. So if that's the case, you could plug this in and your camera will be on 24 hours a day. And this way it will record anybody that's trying to tamper with your vehicle. This is the USB cable that you run from your rear camera all the way the length of your car to the front of your car and connect it to the main front-facing camera. This is the rear camera wire. It also includes the plastic tab removal tool, several 3M double-sided tape pads so that you can affix your camera to the windshield. And also this is the bracket in between the camera and the windshield, so that you can easily remove the camera if you have to do something with it, or remove the card or take the camera inside. You can just simply clip it back on again very easily. And it also includes some wire keepers, some tabs that keep the wire from being loose. So that's it. That's all there is to it. If you wanted a seamless installation, the cigarette lighter option is the best way. You just plug that into the camera, plug this into your cigarette lighter, and you're ready to go. You just have to pair this camera to the RedTiger app, available on Android or iOS. Then you sync the app with your phone and you'll be able to download all the images and video clips that your camera's just taken onto your phone so that you could watch it whenever you want. They also sent me the optional 24-hour wiring kit. This wiring kit contains another installation tool. We have a hardwire kit where you would take the USB-C, plug it into the camera, and the other end of it can either go to your fuse box, to an ACC accessory, or non-switched fuse panel, or you can attach this directly to your car battery, positive and negative, with a B+ yellow wire too. So this way, if you wire it directly to your battery, your camera's always going to be on. Therefore, you have the 24-hour surveillance mode. It comes with several different fuse box type fuses. Basically, it's a fuse adapter that goes into your fuse box with a fuse on the adapter. And this connects seamlessly to the main wire. For today's purposes of demonstration, we're going to just use the easy cigarette lighter. We can tuck in the wires in detail later on. So let's install this, and try it out. We're gonna install it today in my friend's 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee. So this is my friend's current camera. We're gonna be removing this now. So we're gonna go ahead and prep everything. We're gonna remove the display film. We're gonna be using the cigarette lighter powering source method. So it's easy. You just stick this into your cigarette lighter, and the other end is your 90-degree USB-C connection. And we're going to put it right in one of these two, of which one says power, like so. The other one here is for your rear facing camera. So we plugged it in. Now I'm going to turn it on by long pressing the red power button. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and set this up. Okay, I just selected GMT5 and here we go. The next screen is the display. And as you can see from the flashing red light, we are already recording. Press the screen and you have all the other options up there, the icons, the time, 4K, sleep, volume, lock, microphone, screenshot. On the bottom here, you have the mode selector. There we go. Settings. Resolution. Should be able to choose 4K at 30 frames per second, which it is on. Okay. Sound recording, loop recording, G sensor, reminder, Wi-Fi, clock tone, click tone, screensaver, voice control, mirror flip. Wow. Parking mode, GPS, date stamp, speed stamp, GPS stamp, speed units, language, clock settings, time style, app, download, card speed. Man, there's tons of options over here. Screensaver. Holy cow. I'm going to have to look through all this, guys. Okay, we're going to mount it now. We're going to connect the rear camera now with this USB-C. You're going to just simply connect this. I don't know, you can't connect it that way, so you have to connect it this way. And this long wire goes all the way to the back. And we're going to connect this onto the rear camera. And that goes in just like that. And then you would do the tear off and adhere this onto the rear windshield facing backwards. I'm looking through the voice command option in the settings. You can remember these words such as lock the video, take picture, turn on audio, turn off audio, and so on and so forth. I think one of the most important things is to take the picture, because sometimes you're driving and you see something very interesting. You want to take a picture, but you don't want to be distracted from not driving. So you just say the words, take picture, and it'll take the picture. You can turn on the screen, turn off the screen, turn on recording, show front camera, show rear camera. We can try it right now. Show front camera. Show rear camera. Take picture. That is so cool.
Very cool. That is cool.
I want to show you the GPS button. Global position sensor. And as you can see, as I move it, you can see these graph lines moving. Status position. Look at that. I don't know what any of this stuff means, but it's cool. Okay. So now we're pairing the camera to his app, and the app is basically RedTiger. Oh, that is so cool. So whatever is on that camera is now on his phone. Oh, that is so wild.
Oh, look. Compass.
That is great.
0 mile an hour.
Look how clear that is, too.
Look, GPS right there.
Oh my God, look at that. You got the street map. Oh, that is wild.
Yep. Cool.
So he is now installing the rear-facing camera in the back of his car. So this is a 4-inch screen, probably the widest and largest display I've ever seen on a dash cam. Look how clear it is. So we're going on a drive, recording some stuff. 'Cause 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 this turn around. Show rear camera. Awesome. It is so clear. Show front camera.
Front camera. Record front camera.
So how about that, fellas? It had so many options that some of those things I've never even seen before. Really cool on the voice command. That's probably my favorite. Also the clarity of it being 4K forward and 4K backwards. I'm not used to seeing such clarity on a simple dash cam before. It being GPS and being synced with your phone, you could always get the files directly beamed to your phone through the Wi-Fi. Everything being voice commanded means it's hands-free. You could just be driving, you could just tell the dash cam what you want it to do. But for the most part, a dash cam is just there to protect your interests in case you ever get into a car accident and somebody's not telling the truth. You've got all the video proof that you need. As you saw from the clips of us driving around the block during the day and also at night, the night vision is absolutely fantastic. The F77 and all the hype doesn't disappoint. It certainly is the best dash cam I've ever seen. It's really very impressive. If you guys would like to check out the F77 from RedTiger, the link is in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed the product review, and we'll see you all next time on Mowers and Blowers. I bypassed the safety switches.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.